to make you the tiebreaker, leg day. Right back at you.
Oh, no. I've been Uno reversed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, let me just tell you, Alpha Yi still pumping damage into Dante, who desperately needs to get a hold of this Primal Rage. Flora first to fall due to a speed boost assist, but brings Kai into that mid-range fight he desperately wants on the Cassidy. A Tracer duel for the point, yes, as Washington Justice have kept it in their control, and Dante's managed to walk everyone away from this point, but no, now it's time for Ben Best to tag in. Fresh resources, but torn apart by a pulse bomb. Only flesh and sinew remain where a gorilla once stood.
To make sure that they don't have sights on the rest of the team. Flora?
Oh, Flora can't survive long when Kevs is over there. Dante just about gets the Primal Rage. That was bloody close. In the end, though, it will be survival. Los Angeles Gladiators now in a commanding position to win this round if only they can get rid of all of these remaining members of Washington Justice. Flora sends in a long-range Dragon Strike. It might be a surprise when it arrives, but at the moment, Washington Justice just need to worry about personnel getting their feet on this point. It's a right-click from Kai. Optimal burst damage from the optimal hit scan, and Kevs is just cleaning up in the back. And the ultimate save the tank. That's all you really need in the end. Ben Best is the linchpin here for Washington Justice, but he might well be a frozen pin. Good evasion there on the Blizzard, but it isolates the rest of the team. Kai hits a double dink, and that should be it for the Washington.
Be able to go through there, but oh no, leg day, no! Big opportunity. It's Bobel's number all day, every day. Misses the stick though.
Barbell runs away, though, into the Disruptor field. That's still more damage than perhaps can be dealt with. It means Funny Astro has to stay here with the Ana the entire time. Still, wow, we don't... But Funny Astro still slips through the reins, recalling into the Ravenous Vortex, not ideal. And now Alpha E has so much to carry, with Flora being down. Still, Gladiators in the background have managed to flip over the point through all of this. They can't quite connect onto Teru, but it's Kevster who finds the finish. It's a madcap fight with no one here to heal. Washington Justice has sent scrambled here this entire time, and that's why Kevster's focusing in on this. A beautiful stick onto Ben Best. Fernando given over just in time. Kevster time for MVP candidate round 2. But unfortunately, everyone's dead before he can find them. Los Angeles Gladiators, Yeah, the defense here of King's Row is going to be particularly important for Gladiators because it's going to be all about the positioning of Babel and Nastro. And if I ever say Babel, it is incorrect, guys. It make things a little bit more difficult. Alfie's actually lost a lot of health, but Dante actually goes a little bit further. And look at that shield that was up there from Ben Best. That's what stopped Dante from getting heals. The Ana was trapped within a well-timed distraction, but Kevster's got the timing of the Ancient Elves within him. He's going full, but Flora loves saying that name at the end of his bow and arrow. Up high, Yaki, an absolute terror. An attempt to cut him off, but Flora can't see through the trees for envy for where I've ended up. Ben Best moving in. Sleep gonna put that power nap getting started. Lastro, though, will be the one to move up onto the cart. Kevster finding plenty of purchase before Flora lays him down again. Dante's primal mechanics, something to be end simply too much. Yaki looking for a place to put this pulse bomb, but where would it be most effective? FD God doesn't get Teru with oh, that's a beautiful stick there onto Flora, gets rid of one of...
Point overtime has been activated. Ben Best gets the nano, but can he do enough in the backline here to sink this payload over the line?
That waking up, a massive blunder, gives Ben Best a lot more uptime on this nano. Still, the duel against the Hanzo is too much to bear, and Babel in the midst of this managed to weave in an extra headshot. Flora needs to clutch on up here in the 2 versus 2 to try and keep this alive. I think there's plenty of healing behind them, though. Teru's still alive and kicking, sending out those biotic hits whenever they are needed. Flora moving between targets. The focus needs to be strong. They need to remove the Winston now, who's planted his gorilla butt down on the car. A Suzu used. Ben Best returns. The tech is good, but the hit is not. And now moving into close range, using that shotgun to tear through this. Everyone needs to stay on the car if you happen to be working for the Los Angeles Gladiators, as Yaki's looking for a clutch here. A well-placed pulse bomb could put this to bed. You want to get rid of Teru, but Flora's the target chosen. Alas, no connection given, and the car is moving ever closer and ever closer, inexorably to the goal. The EMP will blow on up and slaughter the Omnics down below. Can Los Angeles Gladiators save them? The answer is, of course not.
As we now see Gladiators start to encroach upon this first point. Flora's asleep. Can't really get the...
Quick with the cleanup. And what? Oh, what a stick! Still, I believe Suthon managed maybe to find Flora. Someone's on the point. No! That pulse bomb is no good at all! By a nicely placed slap from Dante. Little bit of a Winston coordination diff. As Yaki hunts down these supports. Oh, he's too scared of Flora. He knows exactly what his former brother-in-arms can do.
Going to Esperanza as our next map. I mean, Push already brings in a specific layer of difficulties when it comes to playing on this particular game.
And now Mira's looking to clean this one up into a patisserie, but all you'll find is a bagel full of pain here. As Kai might well be able to take a nice duel here, and indeed Dante just picks up 3 in the back. Oh my goodness, the going to be the answer for the Nano. Still not a huge amount of damage being able to be done. And that's an attempt at a sleep, certainly one of the sleeps of all time, and this is one of the Nanos too. Maybe a touch more aggressive though. FD God gets stuck. Fan the hammer. Yeah, I'm a fan of hammers too, says Kai, but I am playing no Reinhardt. I'm the cowboy myself. Cassidy, how do you feel about Cassidy's right clicks?
I was not expecting you to go in that direction, but I feel pretty good. I think about Cassidy's right clicks right now.
Being able to hit a jump as well. Flora's a little bit close here, especially considering there's a Lucio around. This was a foolhardy peek if ever I saw one. Ben Minra is slept elsewhere. Oh, good morning. Bye.
To try to focus on. Not going to be today, though.
Teru trades it out though by Kevster. Dante gets Flora as well. This is messy from Washington Justice. They did not dot their I's. They did not cross their T's. And now Kevster's going to make them pay. A well-placed Postholm gets through a mirror. Kevster thinks he can do it all. It could even be an ace if I'm calculating.
Here of the Gladiators, the push bot moves past halfway. But Alpha Yi now with the pulse bomb, the huge stick. Not able to get away. But the Gladiators, they really aren't too pressed about this at the moment. They get a chance to come back in and defend before this push bot makes its way to the checkpoint here of the Justice.
The bracket stage beckons. It's anybody's game. Kai gets 2 in the back, and you know what? Kevster says that's enough. You did just fine, son. It's my turn. Force it first. FT got so low off the back of a well-placed anti. Already Mirror's incredibly low, and Alfie has to stand in the way. Yes. There is the sound barrier, but not too much can be gained off the back of it. The healing's not there. Mirror's only played Wisdom this entire time. Where is Benbest? France will scream. And where is the Deadeye? It's right up against Alpha Yi. Yes, there's enough damage to deal with this, but the Annihilation will simply be too much, surely. There's no one on the cart. And Washington Justice, it's an absolute